you're second guessing, and sometimes you just know. But with us there ain't a question, my heart done told me so. From that simple seed of friendship, we made this love grow. Nurtured with your sweet affection, it's coming up in rows. I'm making hay while the sun does shine. Since you said that you'd be mine. Good work if you can get it, and I'm working overtime, making hay, hay while the sun does shine. I sold my wild oats, it's true, back in my younger days. But putting down these roots with you has changed those wild ways. Now I'm up before the rooster, I got a job to do. 7 days a week, my dear, when it comes to loving you. I'm making hay while the sun does shine. Since you said that you'd be mine. Good work if you can get it, and I'm working overtime, making hay, hay while the sun does shine. Needs doing when the sky above is blue, all through the day into the night, neath the harvest moon with you. I'm making hay while the sun does shine. Since you said that you'd be mine. Good work if you can get it, and I'm working overtime, making hay, hay while the sun does shine. Good work if you can get it, putting in that overtime, making hay, 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 hay while the sun does shine.
Stopping at Joe's while I was downtown, glad to see no one around. Shooting pool by myself with a shot of rye, all alone and wondering why. 4 in the morning, driving down the road with nowhere to go. Can't see where I'm going for the tears and the rain, but I can't outrun the pain. I gave it everything I had, nothing left to leave behind. Now the hurt is hitting bad, in a lonesome state of mind. Drinking in the dark, a sip of whiskey and a broken heart. No one to talk to and no one to call. She walked away and took it all. I gave it everything I had, nothing left to leave behind. Now the hurt is hitting bad, in a lonesome state of mind. Now the hurt is hitting bad, in a lonesome state of mind.
heading westward away from my love. It's out of my control, he don't love me anymore, and it's straight 58 back to the mountains. Those East Virginia boys play with girl hearts like a toy. They'll toss you up to see how hard you'll fall. It's better to have loved and lost and never loved at all, and it's straight 58 back to the mountains. My broken heart, and I'll water the bluegrass with the tears from my eyes, and never look back towards that eastern sky. Those East Virginia boys play with girl hearts like a toy. They'll toss you up to see how hard you'll fall. It's better to have loved and lost and never loved at all, and it's straight 58 back to the mountains. Those East Virginia boys play with girl hearts like a toy. They'll toss you up to see how hard you'll fall. It's better to have loved and lost and never loved at all, and it's straight 58 back to the mountains, and it's straight 58 back to the mountains.
Lines of wisdom on his face told me he'd been around. That old man had me sized up before I even sat down. With every round the liquor seemed to loosen up my tongue. He shook his head as if he knew where I was coming from. I told him how things were at home and how I felt tied down, and how there must be more to life than what I've got right now. Then a girl I barely knew walked up. I winked and lit a smoke. I said, old man, you talk too much. That's when he finally spoke. I've been down that road, I know right where it goes. It's not paved with yellow brick, and there's no pot of gold. It's like heaven for a while, but it's hell the last few miles. I should know, I've been down that road. The words he said hit me just like a hard right to the face. When he said, think twice before you throw it all away. You're standing at the crossroad now. Son, I've been where you are. I'm living proof you can't go back once you've gone too far. I've been down that road, I know right where it goes. It's not paved with yellow brick, and there's no pot of gold. It's like heaven for a while, but it's hell the last few miles. I should know, I've been down that road. I should know, I've been down that road.
For my darling big city, the one that you took away from me. Big city, to take her from me, you know it was wrong. I'm searching night and day for her big city. Without her love I just can't go on. Big city, stole her out of my two loving arms. You know I'm gonna hate you, big city, if you brought my baby any harm. Searching every face that I see, looking for my darling big city, the one that you took away from me, the one that you took away from me.
Mama wore one for years, wiped away our tears, used it to bring in apples in the fall of the year. Carried sweet corn that she grew, made it look a little used. But to me there wasn't nothing Mama's apron couldn't do. They don't use 'em quite as much today. We sure could use 'em to wipe some tears away. I sure do miss the comfort it could bring, 'cause my world was tied together with Mama's apron strings. The front pockets where she hid all the treasures for us kids. Thought it might run out of stuff, but you know it never did. Now she's with the Lord up there, but on a nail by the stairs. It's easy for me to see her in that apron hanging there. They don't use 'em quite as much today. We sure could use 'em to wipe some tears away. I sure do miss the comfort it could bring, 'cause my world was tied together with Mama's apron strings.
Well, the dust ain't settled since she pulled up, driving like the Dickens in her daddy's old truck. Every man and boy's looking from the corner of his eye. Ain't she a dream? Tell me, ain't she a sight? She's been a tomboy since she could walk. She could run like a deer and throw a curveball. We never seen her play with no little girl toys. She just wanted us to treat her like one of the boys. And way down deep in those wild blue eyes, you can see it as clear as crystal. Marianne is a pistol. Won't you look at that swing? She's poured like butter in her faded old jeans. She ain't looking for a man, and ain't it a shame? Oh, but even if you caught her, she'd be too hard to tame. When you look into those wild blue eyes, you can see it as clear as crystal. A pistol. You might drink a few and shoot some pool with her on a Friday night. Don't you put no moves on her, buddy, she'll punch out your light. She's a pistol. See it as clear as crystal. Marianne is a pistol.
A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away. When you get that lonesome feeling and skies are turning gray, just turn up that old radio and let that music play. A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away. Well, I woke up this morning with a bad case of the blues. Everybody on every channel was handing out bad news. So I turned off that old TV and put some Monroe on. By my second cup of coffee, those blues were nearly gone. A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away. When you get that lonesome feeling and skies are turning gray, just turn up that old radio and let that music play. A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away. We all have our troubles, we all get a little sad. When things don't go our way, Lord, we all get a little mad. My mama used to say, son, give thanks in all you do, and pick up that old guitar when the blues come haunting you. A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away. When you get that lonesome feeling and skies are turning gray, just turn up that old radio and let that music play. A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away. Carolina Road will lift your load when you're having a bad day. A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away. A little bit of bluegrass will chase your blues away.
She's my blue ridge mountain baby, sweeter than a turtle dove. And my blue ridge mountain baby, she's the only one I love. When the moon shines bright on the Blue Ridge at night in our little cabin in the pines, and my blue ridge mountain baby, heaven knows I'm glad she's mine. In the hills of Caroline, though we were only 17, vowed that she would wear my ring. She my Blue Ridge mountain baby, sweeter than a turtle dove. And my Blue Ridge mountain baby, she's the only one I love. When the moon shines bright on the Blue Ridge at night in our little cabin in the pines, and my Blue Ridge mountain baby, heaven knows I'm glad she's mine. Our love blossomed like a laurel on the Blue Ridge mountainside, growing strong like an oak wood, sweet as a honeysuckle vine. Heaven knows I'm glad she's mine.
Started out working in the summertime on the docks of the Mississippi Valley barge line, stoking towboats on those long hot days, getting half days off, sometimes with pay. Became a steamboat captain and wrote the song to Mark Twain, rolling down the river to New Orleans. Oh, I can hear something coming up around the bend. It's the Julia Bell Swain boys gleaming and it's steaming on in. And it's Radio John standing at the helm with a wave and a smile and some yarns to tell. Always played them songs with a vamp in the middle, with a hustle and a shuffle and a skittle waddle. He wrote songs every day, Lord, he scratch and scribble, so the tunes that he wrote he could play on his own. Well, I went up the river, come away last Sunday night, with my fiddle and my banjo and my baby there to hold me tight. A banjo man, he rolled while he sang, with rhythm like a piston on a railroad train. See Radio John with his two-tone shoes, slipping and sliding while he danced for you. He knew every crooked turn up and down the Mississippi. He was a Huckleberry fan and airways hippie. Radio John, a steamboat troubadour, Mississippi Sawyer like we've never seen before. He spun those tunes in St. Louis, Illinois, they say. He played Bill, Earl, and Lester, and some boys named Bray. You could hear his voice every night till dawn. So cut your television off and turn your radio on. It's Radio John. And the halls while he was tapping his shoes, we was having a ball. Now Radio John had us all sing along, just a clapping and a stomping to every one of his songs. He could
can make us happy and sometimes make us cry. And looking back now, I wish we never had to say goodbye. It was 690 KSTL, where we played those songs we all knew so well. Radio
is coming. Storm clouds tell me that you're moving on. Well, that smile you had for me is for another. It's plain to see your love is all but gone. Our love blossomed in the springtime. Last summertime you said we'd never part. When autumn leaves are falling, I heard goodbye calling. Winter time's a cold, broken heart. Summertime, you said we'd never part. When autumn leaves are falling, I heard goodbye calling. The winter time's a cold, broken heart. Yes, it's a winter time, a cold, broken heart.
Sister too. I met Ann from old Cheyenne and an old Sioux City Sioux. There's Sweet Marie from Tennessee and Louisiana Lou. Well, I know them all from A to Z, and I met Miss Molly too. Mountain sweetheart, Mountain Rosalie, hillbilly baby, waiting there for me. Cheeks are red as roses and her lips are meant for me. Hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rosalie. Texas red and Texas, they say she's out of sight. Pistol packing mama, full of dynamite. Sadie from Missouri, just fine as she can be, but none can satisfy me like my Mountain Rosalie. Mountain sweetheart, Mountain Rosalie, hillbilly baby, waiting there for me. Cheeks are red as roses and her lips are meant for me. Hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rosalie. But of all the pretty girls I've met, there's just one girl for me. She lives way back in the hills, my Mountain Rosalie. Her hair is dark and curly and her eyes are big and blue. She's raised on corn and taters and she loves her Mountain Dew. Mountain sweetheart, Mountain Rosalie, hillbilly baby, waiting there for me. Cheeks are red as roses and her lips are meant for me. Hillbilly baby, my Mountain Rosalie.
When I called her up, she didn't answer the phone, so I left a message after the tone. I said, hey, pretty girl, what happened to you? I'm sitting over here in my dancing shoes. You were wanting to rock, I was ready to roll. Now I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I waited and waited, but she never did show. She should have been here, don't you know? I got my Stetson on and that suit of clothes. Yes, I'm all dressed up
nowhere to go. Well, the midnight moon was a shining bright. I was in a groove making mood tonight. At 2:45, I was walking the floor. Now the sun's coming up, I can't take any more. I had a full tank of gas, money to burn. I was all fired up for a night with her. She had my motor running, we were gonna hit the road. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I waited and I waited, but she never did show. She should have been here, don't she know? I got my Stetson on and my best suit of clothes. Yes, I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. But she never did show. She should have been here, now don't she know? I got my Stetson on and my best suit of clothes. Yeah, I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Yeah, I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go.
Cut it from the rhyming stage in 1974. Roy Acuff helped to place it just right on the Opry floor. There's a microphone standing in the middle where the chosen get to sing. Boots and heels have walked into it, left some scuffs and scars. You can feel the ghost of Hank singing You're Cheating Hard. It survived a flood in 2010. There's not one show where it's gone missing. A circle can't be broken. It's always there and open, with a light on it for those who sing their songs.
real hot day. I was watching the clock and it was getting late. When I called her up, she didn't answer the phone, so I left a message after the tone. I said, hey pretty girl, what happened to you? I'm sitting over here in my dancing shoes. You were wanting to rock, I was ready to roll. Now I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I waited and waited, but she never did show. She should have been here, don't you know? I got my Stetson on and my best suit of clothes. Yes, I'm all dressed up, nowhere to go. Well, the midnight moon was shining bright. I was in a groove making mood tonight. At 2:45, I was walking the floor. Now the sun's coming up, I can't take any more. I had a full tank of gas, money to burn. I was all fired up for a night with her. She had my motor running, we were gonna hit the road. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. I waited and I waited, but she never did show. She should have been here, don't she know? I got my Stetson on and my best suit of clothes. Yes, I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. But you never did show.